Welcome back to the Chow Time Pod. It's your host Red. I got some videos today from It's Complicated channel's TikTok. Some very good clips of him questioning women and men. Just the way the man methodically thinks about the follow-up questions and the way he asks the questions is something to be admired, I think. As men, if you really want to kind of discuss with women these types of issues, these types of questions, I think it's kind of important to learn from this man. The way he questions and the way he brings up the follow-ups and stuff like that, it's almost like perfect. So please like and subscribe down below. I'd really appreciate that. And let's get to the chow. It's chow time. All right, let's go.
What percentage of modern women are marriage material?
Let me be
Shit,
honest.
maybe 5?
It's not very many. You know why? Women are in tune to their body. They're not in tune with running a household. They're in tune to social media. They're not in tune with the needs of their significant other or their kids. That, you know, I'm just gonna be honest. The women really is like fuck men. It's all about me, and I don't know if it comes from the fucked up experience that they've had.
Most likely. It's a bit of both. This comes from the fucked up experiences that they had, the few that they did have, and from the stories of other women and, you know, how feminism kind of pushes everything.
I mean, I don't know.
Okay, wait. Let me just. Wait. Okay. Wait. Can I just finish one more thing? Okay. And one more thing about that. Why then, if that's true, why do we have the expression, where have all the good men gone, but nobody's asking, where have all the good women gone?
Oh, they do.
We're privileged.
From where I'm from,
We're the fucking prize. And if women don't know that we're the prize, fuck a nigga, we're the prize.
What percentage of...
One of them, they're so contradicted to each other. They're friends, but one is definitely knows what's going on, and the other one still thinks that they're the prize.
When it comes to dating and relationships, who is typically seen as the prize, the man or the woman?
Bitch.
yeah, the woman.
Okay, so if...
You see that? Me, bitch. It's not even thinking about it. It's me, bitch. Like, goddamn, girl. It's just a simple question. Could have just said me. Give it an attitude and just like think like you're the hottest shit ever.
the woman is the prize, why even bother going out with a man in the first place?
I don't know.
That's a great question.
Look at her. Oh, it's a great question. Yeah, why don't you ever think of these things yourselves when you guys are actually doing things and hating on men?
Woman.
So who's the prize in a lesbian relationship? Both of them?
Both of them. Yeah, oh God.
Both be the prize.
So then why aren't they both the prize in a heterosexual relationship?
Because I was about to say men are down here and women are up here.
Okay, so
This is how women are trained, guys. They're literally trained from young. These girls are what, like 16, 18, maybe that. Men are down here. Women are up here. That's how literally they were trained. That's how they were indoctrinated since young.
So are women equal to men or are women superior to men?
For sure, superior.
Okay, so then why do women go around saying they want equality when they actually want superiority?
It's just for the look. So people just want to be like, oh,
You see that? She admitted it. It's just to save face. We really want to dominate you, but we're just going to say equality so we save face. And people don't think we're horrible people.
I'm going to go look for this, but they're actually looking
Okay,
for money.
why is it, do you know what the definition of chauvinism is? Chauvinism
No.
means one sex thinking they're superior to another. Why is it when men think they're superior, we call it chauvinism, but when women think they're superior, we call it feminism?
That's a great question. Got me stumped there.
Why I say I love
When
this
it comes to
channel.
dating,
The man really understands their thought process, and he asks the question to make them really like question what they just answered previously. Again, men, if you guys want to be great debaters, great, you know, against other women, watch his channel, study how he asks those questions. This is actually one of the big reasons why I wanted to do this episode today.
is it fair to portray incels as lazy, immature losers because they don't conform to women's standards and selectivity?
Negative.
No.
Everybody is built different and has their own standards in life.
If a man does conform, does that make him a simp?
Negative.
No.
Why is it more acceptable to shame men for having low standards versus shaming women for having unrealistic high standards?
That is right. I'm speechless on that one.
Oh yeah, you kind of got me flabbergasted on that one.
Right, you're fluttered. Don't know what to say.
Damn.
Is it fair to portray incels
Perfect.
as lazy?
If you have a society that rewards victimhood, then more people will try to prove how much of a victim they are.
This is true.
A story as old as time. You have to be self-sufficient, you have to be responsible, you have to be strong, you have to be confident. But if you have these characteristics as a man, more than likely you're going to be called patriarchal or offensive or, I don't know.
Man spitting facts.
If you have a society that rewards...
The older generation knows. They've experienced what it should have been like, and then they're seeing how it is now.
Why are men still encouraged to be what women want if women are no longer encouraged to be what men want?
And what is that?
I'm just like,
Can you get into depth with that?
Oh, sure. Okay. Well, women are encouraged to be strong and independent and not need a man, but men are still encouraged to be protectors and providers for women. So why do you think that men should be encouraged to do that if women aren't encouraged to be submissive?
Because who really bring the money home, baby?
okay,
This booty do.
So tell me this, why is it that a rich man will change a broke woman's life, but a rich woman is less likely to give a broke man a chance?
Yep.
That's a stereotype because we do it all. We change
No, you don't.
broke niggas' lives and everything.
Get the fuck out of
We
here.
boss you up, baby.
Okay.
No,
do you
you
think
don't.
that stay-at-home dads are typically desired as potential dating options?
Absolutely. Right.
It's fucking lying.
Where they at?
Just look at them. Just the need to be right. The need to be right. It's ridiculous. While
Why
we're
do
on that
so
subject.
many women need to be right even if they're wrong?
Who says women need to be right?
Right there. The man just stated a question. And you attacked the man. Who needs to be right? Obviously you. You just... because he said something that you thought was wrong, so you needed to correct him. Like, you have a need to be right.
Well, how many women are willing to concede in an argument?
I will. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna tell you I'm wrong.
Bullshit.
I will too.
Shit, my bad. I'm.
See, when one says it, the other one just follows along just because they're fucking
I
idiots.
apologize. I was wrong. I read it wrong.
Especially if
I looked at the picture wrong. I looked at the message wrong. It wasn't you, boo. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you think that, who do you think is more likely to admit when they're wrong, men or women?
Men will take it to the fucking grave.
Men will take it to the grave. I think women take everything to the grave.
Deny.
Well, then why do we have the expression being the bigger man?
Correct.
That's not all the way true. Every
Yeah,
time.
it isn't.
See, need to be right. That's not all the way true. What you just said isn't right. You know, like
You could be the bigger vagina.
Bigger bitch.
bigger vagina, bigger bitch. No, that just means you a fat bitch.
Bigger pussy.
Yeah.
Well, then why don't we have that expression?
Bigger clit.
It's just
Like they're so into their own conversation, they don't even know
Why
what the
do
fuck's
so
going
many
on
women
anymore.
need... Why do women often tell themselves to never settle?
Oh, because we do so much work. Like, once you get into a relationship, we're going to be constantly doing all the...
What relationships have you been in that you constantly do more work now that you're in a relationship as a woman? You just go chit chat, go on dates, and get taken care of majority of the time. I really don't understand where, oh, we just do so much more now. Like, what do you do? I've dated women. I've dated women for short periods of time, like a couple months in. None of them did anything special. It was just normal dates. They just got ready for dates. We went out. We had sex here and there, and that's about it. What's the hard work?
work. So if you settle from the beginning, you're going to just be miserable. You're going to be settled.
Is the man not doing a lot of work by being a provider?
No, not necessarily.
Ouch.
What's all the work that the women are talking about doing?
Well, we're kind of like our men's manager. Like, we make sure you're up on time. We make sure you're doing...
So before you got into my life, I couldn't get up on time? I couldn't do some of these things? Like, you're stupid.
things right. We make sure you look presentable.
I have to have done all of these things and be good at it beforehand to even attract you in the first place. So now that I've attracted you, I've lost all of those skills and lost everything, and now I just need you to take care of those things for me now, or what?
We're like your.
But I mean, if a man wasn't capable of doing all that stuff himself, would the woman even find him attractive in the first place?
Correct.
No. Well, we don't know that at first. We don't know that.
Yeah, you're attracted to him if he looks good, right? So he had to take care of himself and be in those positions. Look, it's fucking stupid.
Well, I mean, obviously, I mean, a man has to be able to take care of himself in order to have the status and the physique and, you know, all the discipline that, you know, women would find attractive to begin with, right?
Yes, but that level is what men require, and what we bring to the table is on two different levels. What we want and what we bring.
What does a woman bring to the table?
Like I said, we're like the manager. We put you in position so you can be better.
Why do women often tell themselves to never settle?
This is a lot of modern women are so delusional, thinking that just because they get with the man, they're going to make the man more successful somehow. They have no clue how they're going to do it. It's just me being there is going to make it more successful. Unless you were like a fucking 10, a solid fucking 10 where every man's going to gawk at you, then maybe you'll add some value to his life by just being with him. Because a man with that kind of woman on his shoulders does put him up in a different kind of spectrum. But other than that, a normal bitch is nothing different.
Can you name any rights men have today that women don't?
Any rights that men have that women do not? Any rights that men have that women do not? No.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
So then what laws are feminists fighting for?
Shit, that's a good one.
Rights?
Yeah.
No.
So what are feminists fighting for? What laws?
I don't necessarily know if it's about laws. I think it's about power.
Well, do you think feminists want equality or do they want power?
They want power.
You can't have quality without power.
Well,
if you're powerless, you can't be equal.
That's a really good one. Oh man, I don't
red
even
pill.
know because, like, you
The
know,
blue
you
pill
can.
guy.
I mean, you could fight for equality and everything, but if you think about it, essentially, we've already, for the most part, reached equality. Because if like any job that's going to hire a man will more than likely hire a woman as well.
Correct.
So that's honestly a very good point. You're right on that one. For real. Honestly, I don't know what. I don't know. Can't really be asking for nothing if you really are already, for the most part, have equality.
Correct.
do you think feminism has gone too far or not far enough?
I think it's gone too far.
Too far. Too far. Way too far.
I think feminism has gone too far, of course. Men hating at this point.
You know, that's a tricky question. I think everybody's definition of feminism is very different. You know, I think every woman is a little bit of a feminist in their own way.
I'm a little surprised that so many women actually agree. I think that this pendulum is starting to swing. You know, when we speak about, when I hear people speaking about the pendulum's going to swing back to the conservative side, I think it's happening. How fast it's going to swing, I don't know, but the swinging back is happening already. So,
based off of the belief that, you know, females are capable of great things and women really can rule the world if they want to. But I don't think that feminism should regard, you know, canceling.
No, they can't rule the world if they want to. That's just
the men that we need in our life. And this world isn't just women. It is men as well. And men play a very, very large aspect in keeping our politicians and our government and our world running properly. And I think that they have just as much to bring to the table as women do.
Do you think feminism has gone too far or not far?
Bro, I feel like you hate women or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's up with these questions?
Well, why would you assume that I hate women just because I'm questioning them?
But these
all right. I put this clip in because, yeah, you're going to get this. If you are trying to debate women and all this shit and you bring up some stuff, you'll get women like this too.
Questions. You say something like, why are women something, blah, blah, blah. Well, why do women think this? Why do women think that? What's up with the questions?
Because we want to know what women think.
Is it possible to question women without being labeled a woman hater? Is it possible to ask questions without being labeled a sexist?
It's the way you ask them, I feel like.
The way you ask them, I feel
How should I
like.
be asking?
Why didn't you ask them, like
hey, so
why do men think this about
exactly, but you're asking it from you.
Why would we ask a woman, why do men think this? You're not men. That doesn't even make sense.
Your point of view.
Women. I said women. Women. It's never, why do men do this?
Has catcalling or sending unsolicited dick pics ever attracted a woman?
No.
So why do so many men continue that toxic behavior when it pretty much never works?
I would like to know the same question.
Men catcalling us, like, I feel like I've literally been here for like 5 minutes and like already like 4 people have like come up to me and just like, you know?
And you're not even dressed that provocatively and stuff, right?
Literally, like, what? I literally just got off of a plane. Like, what? I had a mask on and some guy came up to me and he's like, "You're so beautiful. Like, you can't even see me. What?"
And one thing I was curious about that, right? Has catcalling or sending unsolicited dick pics ever attracted a woman?
No, never, ever. Hate that.
What would you like me to ask men?
Why do men think that they are the shit? Why do men think that they have to take money, or why do men think
Take money?
Women have to do cooking, cleaning, all that stuff, and all they do is go to work. Stuff.
Why? Bro, I feel like you hate women or something. Like, what's up with...
When you like a guy, do you make any effort to impress him, or do you just show up?
Yeah, everyone makes an effort to impress someone they like.
So, like, what kind of...
That's a good statement. Everyone makes an effort for someone that they like.
effort do you make? What do you do?
I mean, obviously, if I like someone and I know I'm going to be seeing them, then I'll, like, put my makeup on and do my hair better than normal than just, like, an average day.
But isn't the man also expected to look and act his best?
Yeah.
So why do so many women think that looking your best is going above and beyond when it's actually just the bare minimum?
Yeah, that's a good question, honestly.
Yeah.
Hair,
nails,
clothes,
outfits, smelling
shoes.
Okay, but isn't the man also expected to look his best?
Yes.
So then isn't he matching you in terms of...
He should, or I'm not going to want him.
I think that he should try just as much as we do.
Okay. Why do
think
so
men
many
do.
women think looking your best is going above and beyond when it's really just the bare minimum?
The thing is, it's not the bare minimum. Because if it was the bare minimum, I would be walking out, like, I would just be getting dressed. I wouldn't wash my face. Right.
Well, no.
Yeah, because you're not trying to impress. Well, if you're trying to impress one, you actually try to look good. You're confusing the question.
Not that, but I'm talking...
He's right.
Can you explain what you're talking about?
No. Wait, what do you mean by he's right?
You tell him, girl.
I don't know. Guys are just kind of like,
Well,
like
the
you know how
guys-
girls go
no,
all out, but
the
guys are just.
No, that's not what he was saying, though. You're saying guys do the... Wait, what were you saying?
When you like a guy, do you make any effort to impress him, or do you just show up?
Just depends on the guy and how much I like him.
Okay. Well, if you really like a guy, what kind of effort do you make to impress him?
I pretty much try not to be obnoxious or loud. Probably respect.
I don't want to say anything bad about this in a sense, but like, so she's gonna pretend to be a chameleon, or gonna be a chameleon to assimilate, so she could try to impress him.
Okay. But isn't the man also kind of expected to be respectful and not obnoxious and not loud?
Yeah.
Okay, so is that really making an effort to impress somebody, or is that just kind of what's just expected?
That's definitely making a.
Like that's going above and beyond, or is that kind of just the basic expectation of what you should expect from somebody when you go out with them?
The basic expectation.
Okay, so what would be going above and beyond then?
Going above and beyond would.
Women have no clue.
Ooh, I don't think I've ever done that.
Yeah, they have no clue.
When you like a guy, do you make any effort to impress him, or do you just show up?
Yeah, everyone makes an effort to.
If two drunk people meet and have drunk sex, how do you know who took advantage of who if neither one could offer responsible consent?
It's not consenting on either. Yeah. Neither party was able to soberly consent. So therefore,
What happens?
you know, whatever happens, and that's.
Unfortunately,
Unfortunately,
aren't most sexual encounters
That way.
happening under drunken conditions?
Yeah. Which is
So
very
so
unfortunate.
that's kind of a problem, right?
Yeah.
If you put yourself in a situation where you choose to drink, where you get so drunk, where you hook up with someone and you don't remember anything and then try to accuse it as being raped, that is not right.
That's why you should always have friends around you.
Mhm.
Exactly. You should
People
never
you
do it
trust
alone.
around you.
And always have a deep.
Even then, you need video footage, you need all this, and your life will still get ruined.
Always.
And and I agree with that. Some people, accept that responsibility, and some people call that victim blaming. So it just depends on,
Yeah, I don't agree with that. Victim blaming is definitely, yeah.
You can't really point fingers in that situation.
Yeah.
Okay, but who's typically blamed in that situation?
The man. Yeah.
Okay, is that fair?
No. Not really. No.
Nope.
Okay,
not at all.
so why aren't false accusations taken more seriously when there's plenty of scenarios where it's not necessarily just the man's fault?
I think because society sees men as very masculine over women, so they see always them as taking advantage, but I think that's just another stereotype, another trend that's always seen as like the man being the stronger or dominant.
If two drunk people meet and have drunk...
How was that, Chow? Interesting questioning, right? I don't know if you guys have ever watched his channels, but the way the man questions these women, and he does this a lot, especially in Vegas. He does it with actually a lot of our other content creators. He did it with Kevin Samuels was there once, and then he did it with MTR, and he's also done it with Pearl. So I love the man. I would love to go out to Vegas and do it with him too, tell you the truth. Vegas is only about 4 to 5 hours away from me, give or take an hour and a half for traffic. But yeah, I mean, I've learned a lot from this man, just how he questions and how he internalizes some of these things and his follow-up questions. And the man, look, some of these women do get irate with him, and he's nice and calm, cool, collective man. So love the guy. I will put his YouTube channel down below and give the man some support. So please like and subscribe down below. I'd really appreciate that, and I'll catch you guys next time. It's chow time.